So the following is one of the first practices that I created for myself. You're invited to be with the questions that are raised and notice what arises. And we will continue as the videos go to cultivate our capacity to navigate what shows up in the moment. So kind of akin to a Zen koan. These questions were created in the moment to support my own process, and yet also recorded such that anyone could utilize these same videos. Allow yourself to imagine that these are directed to you.
What will it take for you to show up as who you are in this particular moment? What will it take for you to show up right now as who, what, where, why, and when you are in this particular moment? Notice what arises. What would it take for you to allow financial flow completely, all the money that you need for exactly what you're good at giving right now? Notice any resistance to being with what arises, and welcome that resistance. Feel it. What would it take for you to be at peace with resistance? What would it take for you to be with welcoming, embracing, surrendering, allowing resistance in this moment to being who you are, to being what you are, to being why you are, to being how you are? Just let yourself welcome and embrace these sensations, whether it's resistance or a resonance, whether it's pain or joy, whether it's discomfort or agony, whether it's harmony or grace, whatever's arising, just breathe into it. Let yourself have that experience. What would it take for you to recognize how you're gripping reality, how you're trying to shape it out there to meet what you would like to experience in here? What would it take for you to see through that and to know who you are, as this is, to know yourself as intrinsically, effortlessly, already infinite, unbounded by time, unbounded by space, in the purity of this full embrace, this full noticing, this full embrace? What are you noticing right now? What sensations are present? Can you welcome them? Is there tension? Relaxation? Resistance? Contraction? A sense of expansion? What are you noticing right now in your sensations? Is your breath full? Is it short? Where's your contact with the ground? And what are you noticing emotionally right now? Is there apathy?
A lot. It's cold.
Joy?
Real cold.
Fear? Anger? Contempt? Surrender? Courage? Whatever's arising, let yourself make contact with it. What would it take for you to let yourself experience full intimacy with this moment? As it is, could you welcome it? As it is, could you embrace it? Could you surrender to it? Could you let your desire for anything but what is go? What would it take? So being with what's arising in this moment, is it yours? Is it somebody else's? Notice what you're clinging to. Notice your desire for a sense of security. Right. And as an infinite being, what would Jonathan have to do in order to get a sense of security? As an infinite being, what would Jonathan have to do to get a sense of approval? So now be with this vision and notice what comes up. And allow yourself to track what has you alive, what moments in here have you alive. What invigorates you? What calls forth your courage?